rolling. By the way, feel free to listen to your own music. I'm just going to have some music playing on my headphones just to keep me energetic. All right, let's rock and roll. So we're going to start with a dynamic warm-up. Jogging in place. Soft on the feet, find your midfoot. You could also march in place as an alternative. Just going for a little jog here. Arms active at your sides. See if you can stay off the heels. And let's progress this a little bit. Take 2 or 3 steps forward, 2 or 3 steps backwards. So jog forward, jog backwards. Get out, get back. Jumping jacks are coming up next. Either stepping the feet out or hopping the feet out. Arms up over the shoulders, open and close. Open and in close. Gradually getting the heart rate up here. Again, you can step through as an alternative. Last 10 seconds on the jack. Speed it up if that feels all right. 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Karaoke step coming up next. Step behind, step in front. Step behind, step in front. If you don't have a ton of space, just tighten up your steps. So a little bit closer, tighter footwork. Excellent. Let's go to butt kicks coming up next. Traveling forward. 8 to 10 reps going forward, and then either step back or back pedal back and repeat. So butt kicks, travel out, and then either step back or back pedal back. We'll turn this into a skipping pattern coming up next. Kind of same idea. We'll skip forward and then skip backwards. For the skip, pull the knee up to the hip, drop the arms at your side, and then backward skip, pull the knee up, and then open up. So opening the gate, you could always march forward 4 or 5 reps, and then open the gate as you come back. Seal jack coming up next. Hop the feet out, pull the arms out to the side, open and close. You're welcome to step through if you're looking for lower impact. Otherwise, open and close. In and out. Last 10 seconds, speed it up if that feels all right. 3, 2, 1. High knees coming up next. Traveling forward 8 to 10 reps. Pull the knees up to the hips, and then either just step back or back pedal back, and repeat. A couple more reps here, and then we'll get stretching. Once you finish out on the high knees, let's get into some stretching. We're going to come down to a seated position, move into a 90-90 position. Lower leg is perpendicular to the chest. Trail leg is kind of mimicking that lead leg, so 90-degree angle at both knees. We're going to hinge forward, push the lower lead leg into the floor, hold for a couple of seconds. And then we're going to come back to the top using the hands for support. Keep the heels right where they're at. We'll swivel the hips to the other side. Push the other leg into the floor. So we're going to go stretching the hip here. And now let's work back. Spending a little less time with the stretch. Let's work back and forth with that swivel. Remember, heels are just kind of swiveling. They're pivoting. Excellent work. Let's come to a tabletop position. Hip circles forward like you're getting onto a bike. Keep the arms locked out underneath the shoulders. Once you get 3 or 4 reps forward, rewind. Let's go backwards. Hip cars going backwards, 3 or 4 backwards, and then switch legs. 3 or 4 cars going forward. Or you could do 1 or 2 super slow repetitions as another alternative. Backwards. Awesome. Press 10 fingers into the floor, either leaving the knees down, or if it feels okay, elevate the knees. Let's circle the shoulders over the hands, activating the muscles around the wrists. 3 or 4 revolutions in one direction, and then rewind. 3 or 4 in the other. Good. Couple of bear crawls forward and backwards, keeping a flat back. Crawl out, crawl back. You could modify with a bird dog as an alternative. Excellent work. Let's straighten out to a high plank position. Pike the hips. Look back the feet, pedal out. One heel to the floor, bend the other knee. Downward facing dog. From here, take the left leg, sweep it behind you, and then step the left foot outside the left hand. Drop the left elbow towards the floor. Then open up the left arm to the sky. Get long across the chest. Good. Set the left hand down. Right arm reaches up. And then wrap the hands around the front foot. Drop the back heel down. Straighten out. Lift the front toe. Hamstring stretch here on the left. Good. Step back. High plank position. Pike the hips. Downward facing dog. Take the right leg. Sweep it behind you. And then glide forward. Step the right foot outside the right hand. Open up the right arm to the sky. Good. Right hand down. Left arm reaches up. Wrap the hands around the front foot. Hamstring stretch here. Good. Swivel to a wide stance. Lateral lunge. Toes facing ahead. Pull opposite hand to opposite heel. Shifting your weight from side to side. Very good. Standing up, heel to butt, reach the other hand high. Kind of a marching quad stretch. Superman's balancing on one, hinge forward. Reach and then pull the arms. Reach, pull. We'll balance in this position 2 or 3 reps with the arms, and then let's switch sides. Balancing on the other leg, hinge forward. Reach ahead, pull back in, 2 or 3 reps there. Good, hug a knee, come up on the other toe, forward lunge, step back, switch sides. 2 reps on each side, total of 4 on this one. T's and Y's, feet together, hips back, chest forward, open up, make it T with the arms. Same position, reach up and pull back, Y's. Let's maintain this position, pull to the shoulders, press to the sky. Good, stand tall, some neck circles, forward, in one direction. And then rewind, neck circles in the other direction. Good, let's go large circles with the arms. 4 or 5 reps and then switch it, go the opposite way. And squat progression, hands reach up towards the ceiling, hinge at the hips, touch the toes. From there, sink into a squat, proud chest. Reach up and stand up, repeat. Toe touch, squat, reach, stand. Couple more reps, total of 4. Once you get your 4 reps, grab some water, get your towel. We'll get set up. First move is with the dumbbell. Squat with a transfer. Dumbbell is going to go on one side, just in front of one shoulder. We'll squat low, stand tall, and then transfer the weight to the other arm at the top. Squat, stand, transfer at the top. If the transfer is too much, you can just hold the dumbbell right at the shoulders, or you can do a body weight squat. Okay, so knees are out, squat low, stand tall. If you are doing the transfer option, just transfer at the top. Okay, we'll work for about 40 seconds. This will be our first move of our first block. Getting going in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Squat low, stand tall, transfer at the top. Just make sure you've got control of the dumbbell as you transfer. Be mindful of what's happening at the torso when you make that transfer. Try not to side bend to one side or the other as you pass the dumbbell over. Squat low, stand tall, make the transfer. Got about 20 seconds to go. Get low, get tall. 3, 2, 1 time. Awesome. Okay, next move. Downward facing dog with a leg sweep. Looks like this. High plank position. We'll press to a down dog. We'll get to a 3-legged downward facing dog. Get long and then drive the knee to the hip. So a half mountain climber position. Pause. Press back. Just working back and forth on the same side until halfway. Halfway, switch it to the other side. Of course, you could do a classic high plank down dog as an alternative. Time for this one coming on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. So get mobile, glide the shoulders over the hands, knee comes to the hip, pause there, press back to the top. Control the pattern. Feel your abs engage as you glide into that mountain climb position and then get long, push the heel up to the ceiling in the 3-legged downward facing dog. 3, 2, halfway, switch sides. Get long, glide forward, stack the shoulders over the hands, pause there, press back. Ten seconds to go, a little bit less actually. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, we're up on our feet. Inky shuffle, in, out, in, out, in, out. Like you're going through an agility ring. If this pattern is not for you, jumping jack is an alternative. In, out, in, out. More speed for more challenge, slow it down to make it a bit easier. 3, 2, 1, begin. In, out, in, out, in, 1 foot out. Take that inside leg, elevate it off the floor, pause, and get right back in. Imaginary agility ring. Again, if this pattern is not for you, jumping jack is a great alternative. In, out, in, out. 10 seconds. Nice fast beat, the ground is hot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, okay. Last move of round 1, arm leg extension with the dumbbell over the chest to start. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Extend the arms, extend the legs. Come back to the top, open and close. Now if that's too much, go to your dead bug, extending opposite arm, opposite leg. Think about pushing the lower back into the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Extend, get long and strong. Really think about taking away that excessive arch at the lower back. So see if you can take away the space between the floor and the lower back. Use your ab, pull the belly button to the spine to take that space away. The more you focus on that area, the more you'll feel this. So lower back pinned towards the floor. The abs are resisting that extension of the lower back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's round 1. Excellent work. We're back to the top. So we get the dumbbell on one side. Squat with a transfer at the top. Squat, stand, transfer at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Squat low, stand tall, make the transfer. Balanced torso at the top. Push the knees out as you drop the hips. If you're working with a kettlebell, you just take the ball of the bell and transfer back and forth. Not sure if you have a kettlebell, but for those of you who do, just in case, same thing can be done with a bell. Got about 15 seconds to go. Stay strong. Exhale as you stand. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome. Okay. Downward facing dog to the 3-legged position. So we're going to go down dog, push the heel to the ceiling, and then glide forward, stack the shoulders over the hands, and repeat. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Get mobile. Get strong. Press the chest towards the thighs. Shoot one leg back. 5 seconds on this leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch it over to the other leg. Get mobile, glide forward, get strong. Or you can take breaks anytime you need them. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Got our icky shuffle coming up next. In, out. In, out. Working side to side. Jumping jack alternative if this foot pattern is not for you. On your mark. Get set. Let's go. Shoulders forward. In, out. In, out. Soft on the feet. See if you can stay off the heels. Shifting from side to side. Slow it down if you need to. We're trying to push the pace as fast as you can in good technique. I see it working. Great work. In and out, in and out. The ground is hot. 10 seconds to go. Keep the feet firing. You could always go with a jumping jack. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Excellent work. Let's transition to that arm leg extension or your dead dog alternative. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Get long and strong. Push the lower back towards the floor. Use the strength of the abs to resist extension at the lower back. Stay focused on every rep. Of course, you can take breaks if you need to, or you can modify with your dead bug. For the dead bug, same principle applies. Push the lower back into the floor. Ten seconds to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. 2 rounds complete. 1 round to go. Squat with the transfer at the top. Modify if you need to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Squat, stand, transfer. Squat, stand, transfer. Just be bulletproof in that transfer. Make sure you're not dropping the weight. Of course, if you don't feel comfortable with the transfer, we can hold it right at the chin. Squat low, stand tall. Mindful of keeping good posture at the torso. 20 seconds to go. Good work. Drive to the full foot. Stand all the way up. Make the transfer. Squeeze the abs. 10 seconds. Woo, stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. 3-legged downward facing dog. Get mobile, get strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. In a mountain climb position, press to 3-leg down dog. Get mobile, get long, and then glide back. Stack the shoulders over the hands. Squeeze the abs in that mountain climb position. 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway, switch sides. Same thing on the other leg. Get mobile, get strong. Seven seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. We're up on our feet. Footwork, in, out, in, out. Or you got your jumping jack alternative. 3, 2, 1, begin. In, out. Like you're going through an agility ladder or an agility ring. Fast feet, see if you can stay off the heels. Just popping off that midfoot. Quick, quick, quick. Again, you got the jumping jack. If this pattern throws you off, little dance move for you. Come on. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Bring it to the floor. Let's finish out this block. Arm leg extension, strong abs. Really push the lower back into the floor. Get long and strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Long and strong. Really pushing that lower back into the floor, maintaining good posture. We're halfway there. You can always come down to the dead bug or end early if you need to. Got 15 seconds. Water break after this. Stay with the technique. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Great start. Grab some water. Towel off. Take a couple deep breaths. One block down. We've got another block to go here. We're approaching the halfway point. Second half of the workout. Single leg balance with a reach and pull. Kind of like what we did in warm-ups. We're going to balance on one leg. Hinge at the hips, get long behind you. Arms are going to be up away from the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Option to squeeze the fists. Extend, so press out and then pull back in like you were doing a pull-up in space with the torso parallel to the floor. We want to use the lats, the upper portion of the back and the back of the shoulders to pull and press. Now, if you're struggling with the balance, kickstand that back foot, keep it down on the ground, and just go through the pattern. At halfway, we'll switch legs. So single leg balance, reach and pull. No weights required for this block. Everything is body weight. Focus on technique. Let's have some fun for our second block. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are underway. Extend out and then pull the hands to the top of the shoulders. Try to keep the elbows pulling away from the floor to use the upper back. So upper back is working. Keep a neutral spine. You're welcome to kickstand that back foot if you're struggling with the balance. Reach and pull. 7 seconds on this leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's transfer to the other leg. Same thing on the other leg. Reach and pull. Elbows pulling away from the floor. Reach, pull. Reach, pull. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Okay, next move, Spider-Man style push-up. I'm going to show you a very tough variation. Don't feel like you have to do this one. So knee is going to come outside the elbow as you drop into a push-up, push the ground away, and then repeat on the opposite side. That's a really tough move. Don't feel like you have to do it. Option to just pull the knee outside the elbow, come back to push-up position, and then drop into a push-up either from the toes or the knees. Okay, we'll work for about 30, 35 seconds on this move. 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Mobile hips, keep a flat back, everything is up together. Strong arms, pay attention to your shoulders. If it feels sketchy, remember, make sure to modify. Got about 10 seconds to go here. Stay strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, next move. Couple options. First option, broad jump and then frog hop back. So broad jump out, frog hop back. Now, if you're not jumping today, squat low and then just come onto the toes and repeat. Okay, we'll work for about 30 seconds with this pattern. Again, no injuries, modify accordingly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. So broad jump out, soft feet on the landing. Make sure you're landing kind of in this bulletproof squat position. We're not bounding forward after we land. Trying to get good posture at the shoulders. And then frog hop back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. Last move of round one, multi-directional bear crawl. Bear crawl position, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Crawl forward, 5 or 6 reps, crawl backwards, crawl side to side. So actually you can freestyle it. You don't have to follow that specific pattern. You could go just forward and backwards. You could go just side to side, or you could combine those accordingly. So you could just be creative, have some fun. The idea is to keep the torso parallel to the floor. Option to modify with a classic plank for this one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Keep the back of the hips aligned with the back of the head. Hands are under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Using the space that you have, challenge yourself. The faster you go with the crawl, the more challenge you'll get, but make sure that you can keep the torso steady and parallel to the floor. Push yourself a little bit. But again, listen to your body. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, we're back to the top. Single leg balance. Extend the leg behind you and then push and pull. Pull the elbows away from the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Reach ahead, pull back in. Upper back working. Reach and pull. If you struggle with the balance, kickstand that back toe. But most of your weight should be on that lead balancing leg. Reach and pull. Upper back working. 4, 3, 2. Halfway, switch legs. Find your balance. Reach and pull. On the other side. Forearms, elbows, hands pulling away from the floor. Strong upper back. Good mobility there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. Spider-Man push-up. Remember, you can go knee outside the elbow, step back, and then go to your push-up from the toes of the knees as an alternative. Otherwise, try to put them together. It's a really tough pattern. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Exhale as you push the ground away. Ten seconds to go. End early if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Broad jump. Soft feet, broad jump out, or just come onto the toes. Frog hop back. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Power out, bound out, but soft, flat feet on the landing. Make sure you can stick the landing. Remember, if this is too much of an impact move, if it feels sketchy on the joints, take the jump away. Ten seconds to go. Stay strong with this pattern. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Bear crawls. Side to side, forward and backwards, diagonal. Make it about you. Have some fun. Be creative. Again, you can go to a plank as an alternative from the forearms. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Hands are just about under the shoulders. Knees are just about under the hips. Knees are just an inch or two off the floor. Challenge yourself in this position. Listen to your body. If this bugs the wrists, then go to the plank position. Excellent work. We got another 15 seconds to finish out round 2. Stay with the technique. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Single leg balance. Reach and pull, round 3. Start late if you need to, otherwise join me in 4, 3, 2, 1. We are underway, round 3. Reach ahead, pull back in, like you're doing a pull up or a pull down in space. Use the lats, the muscles of the back. Get long, great balance on that hamstring and glute. You can always kickstand if you need to. 10 seconds on this leg, a little bit less. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition to the other leg. Ready, set, go. Use your breath. Think about exhaling with the reach and the pull. So exhale, reach. Inhale, pull, or vice versa. Just make sure to keep your breath consistent. 10 seconds to go here. Stay with it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Check that one off. Push-ups. Here they come. Toughest move of this set. Debatable. Definitely a tough move. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Use your breath. Exhale as you push the ground away. Woo. 10 seconds to go. Stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Bounding hop. Bound out, frog hop back, or just come onto the toes. Start late if you need to, otherwise, time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. Soft feet, squat position on the landing. Power out, stick the landing with quiet feet. You can always just stay in place, squat, and come onto the toes. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Bear crawl. Forward, backwards, side to side, diagonally. Be creative. Have some fun. Last move of the set. Whoops. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Balance a shoe on the back. Pull the belly button to the spine. Stay with it, 12 seconds, you got it. Four, 3, 2, 1. Time. Great work. Grab some water. Take a deep breath. Finisher coming up. Tabata, 2 moves. First move. Reverse lunge or split jump. Alternating side to side, either hopping through or stepping through a reverse lunge. 20 seconds of work. We're going to pair that with a bottoms up push-up. Bottoms up push-up looks like this. Hands underneath the shoulders. Push-up position. Come all the way to the floor. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Pull the hands and the toes off the floor. And then dig them back in and press back to the top and repeat. Okay? Those are 2 moves. We'll work 20 seconds on the split jump. We're going to take 10 seconds to transition to the push-up. That's 1 round. We got 4 total. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, back and forth. It's 8 sets total, 4 rounds. Last thing we're doing is your finisher. Use it up in good form. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. So either hopping through or stepping through. Own the pattern. And make sure you've got good technique, whichever pattern you choose. Of course, challenge yourself. But again, make sure your technique is bulletproof. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome. All right, moving into our push-up. Coming all the way down. Lift the toes. You can come up from the knees, by the way. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Push the ground away. Everything comes up together. Quality push-ups. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's round 1. We got 3 rounds to go. Starting round 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2 is underway. Focus on the technique, but challenge yourself. This is your finisher. 10 seconds in, 10 seconds to go. Stay focused. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Deep breath in. Let it go. Let's transition to the bottoms up push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Remember, every repetition matters. Try to get the best form and technique with every rep. Stay focused in the moment on this move. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Halfway there. 2 down. 2 to go. Back to the split jump or reverse lunge. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Come on. Upper body, lower body. Remember, if jumping is not for you, step through. Vertical knee shin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds to transition to the floor. All right, push-up starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Everything up together, stay tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 rounds down. We got 1 round to go. A minute of work to finish out the day. Use it up in good form. 3, 2, 1, begin. Hop and swap. Vertical front shin. You can always step through. Stay with the form. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check that one off. Let's transition to the floor. Bottoms up push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Back of the head aligned with the spine. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. That is a wrap, y'all. Grab some water. Towel off. Yes, Michael, Camille, Johnny, Jane, Rick, Stephanie. Woo! Let's stretch out. Stretch and breathe. We're going to start with a standing quad stretch, heel to butt. We'll take 2 deep breaths. Think about breathing to the bottom of the rib cage. So fill up the side body and the lower back, not just the belly. So 360 degrees through the diaphragm. Once you get 2 deep breaths, switch sides. Let's go hand against the wall. Turn the torso in the opposite direction. And again, let's take 2 deep breaths to the side body, the lower back, and the belly. Once you get your 2, switch sides. We'll come to a tabletop position next. From your tabletop, step the right foot outside the right hand, leaving the left knee down. Drop the right elbow towards the ankle. Take 2 deep breaths here. Again, thinking about breathing to the side body and the lower back. Then open up the inside arm, get long across the chest. Couple more breaths. Sink the hips back, straighten out the lead leg. Hips are gonna be back on the heel. Dig the lead heel into the floor. 2 deep breaths. We'll start this over on the other side. Leaving the right knee down, the left foot steps outside the left hand, drop the left elbow towards the floor. Take a couple deep breaths. Open up the inside arm to the sky, so left arm reaches. 2 deep breaths. Sink the hips back, straighten out the lead leg. Couple of deep breaths here. Pigeon pose or pretzel stretch for pigeon pose. Hands underneath the shoulders. Come to a push-up position and then take the right toe. Pull it towards the left hand so the lower leg is perpendicular to the chest. Trail leg can rest on the floor. Drop onto the forearms and take 2 deep breaths into the hips here. Good, let's start it over on the other side. Take the left leg, pull it to the right hand. Lower leg rests on the floor. Trail leg rests on the floor as well. Come onto the forearms, 2 deep breaths. Let's come back to a tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Cat camel for a couple of reps. Arch the back, hammock the spine. Curl the toes, pike the hips. Downward facing dog, looking back at the feet, push one heel to the floor, bend the other knee. Alternate side to side. And then press both heels to the floor. Take 2 deep breaths from this position. And then when you're ready, slowly walk the hands back to the toes. Bend the knees. And all the way up. And you have done it. Great work, y'all. Thank you for joining me. That is a wrap.